Okay, hey guys, so I'm sitting down here with three of my past clients. So we got Stanley, Corey, and Alex. We've been working together for the last year and a half now. Really simple introduction actually. So introduced to Stanley and Corey first. Stanley was introduced, actually recommended to us through just a Facebook market group. He had reached out just asking some questions and someone had referred us to the Findlay Mortgage Team, and that's how we were introduced. And maybe I'll let Stanley kind of take it from there and just explain kind of what we've done. And
yeah, no, I remember I was on Facebook, and we have a bunch of properties in Windsor, and I asked, hey, who's everyone using for mortgages? Like 3 people messaged me to tell me that you're awesome. I called you up and I said, hey, I want an umbrella mortgage. Can you get me an umbrella mortgage? And it was just smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, the first deal we did actually was a little more complicated. It was a commercial file. Stanley had 3 properties, or Stanley and Corey had 3 properties that they were looking to refinance in a holding company, I believe. Yep. And they were rental, so we were able to use commercial financing to avoid personal debt servicing. Blanketed all 3 mortgages. I think we got 75%, pretty close to max loan to value on all 3. I believe it was 75%. Took the money out, and they were able to utilize those the proceeds to be able to move forward. We've since done, I think, 7 deals together, purchases, refinances. Some of them a little more simple, some of them a little more complicated. For Stanley and Corey, they're both self-employed. So Stanley's a lawyer, so he has his funds coming in through a personal corp, and with Corey being a realtor, he's gonna be moving forward with personal funds as well too. So for properties for Stanley that he's had in his personal name, we've done bank stated type incomes, using B-side type mortgages where we can gross up income, being able to take advantage of debt servicing, whereas on a conventional type mortgage with an A lender looking at tax documents, those debt ratios may not have been there. And then same with Corey, I think we used a 2-year T4 the one time. Yep. And then again using a conventional B lender to be able to maximize debt ratios on the last purchase that they got done in the Kingsville area.
Kingsville, Colchester. Oh, do you remember that? It was like this small little township, under 20,000 people, like all these lenders, all these rules. Aaron was fantastic. There was so much red tape, and just it was so stressful at times, but every time I got off the phone with you, I just felt at ease, and at the end of the day, it worked. Like you carried us through, you got it done.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues so far, which has been good, and no, everything's closed on time, so that's everything that we push for and what we aim for. And then our friend Alex here as well. So Alex had previously worked with Josh in the past before we had kind of the whole Findlay team structured. So Alex kind of had the pleasure to work with both myself and with Josh. Alex was referred to myself after working with Stanley and Corey. Alex and I have now done, I think, two purchases and 2 refinances now, and we're working on the 3rd refinance. One of them was out of province as well too, just closed on a condo in Calgary, which we've seen a lot of people move to, but looking to do some more deals in the future as well too, and everything has been pretty smooth and pretty well so far. So
it's been amazing. So like I reached out to Stanley because I had other mortgage brokers I worked with in the past, actually not Josh, but another one, and I was like looking to do something creative. I saw a lot of content about creative financing, and then I went to my mortgage broker, how do I do this? And he's like, no, that's not possible, we can't do it. I reached out to Stanley, I'm like, okay, I want to get this done.
Call my guy.
Yeah, so he put me in contact with Aaron, and like the first deal that we did together, I don't know, like maybe you don't remember this, but I remember this because I was like stressing out because I was used to mortgage brokers promising me something, and then like it's time to close and it's a totally different story. So I was like calling you, freaking out. Hopefully you don't remember any of that, but like it worked out exactly how you said it was going to work out, and that was just amazing. It was like really refreshing, and since then, like, you're the only person I'll use. Yeah, it's great.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You're welcome, man. Thank you.
So the last deal that we did, Corey and I were going into a bid, and it was a dirty fight. It was a hot property. Everybody wanted it, and so it was amazing. I called Aaron a couple days before, and I said, hey, here's the MLS listing. Bid is like in 2 days. I need to know what is the most that I can bid. Like I need to know hands down, if I bid, no conditions, what is the most that I can go in for? Aaron ran all of the calculations. He came back. He said, look, here's the debt service ratios, here's all the info. You can go up to X. Thankfully, I didn't have to spend that much, but it was super helpful in that bid, knowing what I can go up to and where to stop. So that was super helpful.
Yeah, I mean, obviously knowing, you know, what your purchase price is and what your limit is going into a dirty bid situation, as Stanley put it, you know, you got to know where your limits are, and the last thing you want to do is, you know, become emotionally attached to a building and go over where your comfortability is or what your debt servicing is. So, you know, having those numbers are crucial in making your decisions.
Awesome. Yeah, and then would you guys recommend the Findlay Mortgage Team for others?
No.
Run! Time and time again, yes. Honestly, Aaron he takes the stress out of it. He's available, emails, texts, calls. When I need him, he's there. And I think that's the most important piece. Anyone can get you a mortgage, but when you want sound advice, when you want someone that you can trust, someone that you can call, Aaron's the guy.